tell us how you and Lauren met. Like, you got to run us through that story. Everyone loves a good love story.
Technology. So we're talking about technology. We met on Plenty of Fish.
Oh,
Nice.
right.
Yeah, and to begin with, she didn't think I was real. So we used to have this joke where that I was doing a production at the time. We were doing Taming of the Shrew
Oh, yeah,
in
right.
2016, and we just had.
You're meeting a
I
chick
started
with a stranger spirit.
writing to her, and when we were doing the production,
Yeah.
I was still living at home at this time with my parents. But during the production, they went away, so I needed to stay in a respite house. So where lots of disabled people stay, and when their families who used to be their main support workers, would need a break. So we'd go into this house. So she was wanting to meet, but I told her I couldn't because I didn't want to say it, but it's probably not the best place to meet a future love interest.
No.
A house that you don't know. The craziness that are in these places, that that it'd be it would be never a second meeting.
Sure.
So I just said no, I can't for 2 weeks.
Sorry, Doug, got to interrupt. So at this point, Lauren, by the way, and she's 40 today, bless her.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Doug, as you've just worked out, Doug's her toy boy. Doug said, Doug, you're the toy boy.
Ollie, this is
3.5 years, but
So was Lauren aware of the disability landscape in any way, shape or form at this point?
yeah, she used to volunteer at Celebrant,
Right.
but they were paraplegics, so she had this idea of that wheelchair, but your arms work fine. So I actually thought I was quite secretive and hid in my photos that I was in a wheelchair. But she said she knew all along, so I thought I was being very sneaky, but
There's no fooling women, mate.
yeah, it turned out I wasn't. But she still didn't comprehend that weakness side. She thought, oh yeah, I know people in wheelchairs, but they've got upper body strength. They're plateaued in their ability, so
Sure.
they're not going to get weaker for no reason.
Yeah.
So she didn't fully understand. So I guess we would joke about it, and I would say that the reason I couldn't meet her was I was actually Jamaican. And so when I'd ring her, I would say, tell her what the time was in Kingston.
You porky pie.
and put on a
Can you patois?
Jamaican sort
Yeah,
of...
bomba clot Ross, man.
Yeah,
Give me some back, brethren. So I went to school in Southeast London with West Indians. So I'm really interested to hear what time it is for you, Dougie. In Kingston,
yeah,
man.
it's exactly like that. Rasta like. And I remember, and then all of a sudden it went quite quickly. Like I was saying, we'd met for 2 weeks, and then I was saying, she told me her parents were going away for 6 months, travelling around Australia. So I said, okay, well, so they know you're not with a serial killer, I better meet them. And then they thought that was quite a red flag. Who is this stranger wants to meet us? Is he trying to fleece us for money or whatnot? Because I guess they didn't, understand what it was like. But then as soon as they met me, they were like, oh, okay, that's fine. There was no worries, but it was very strange that you know, it probably would have been strange that someone your daughter's met on the internet wants to meet you
Yeah.
within 2 months of
Yeah.
of knowing them.
Well, seize the day, bro. I mean, we talked about that before, but where did you go for your first date? Like, how?
Well, it was actually at a play, actually.
Ah,
But yeah, it's probably not first date material play. It was a play about domestic violence.
Oh my
and
god.
it was the play about what?
Domestic violence.
The
and racial violence.
removalists.
No, it wouldn't have been that
No,
one.
it was Tequila Mockingbird
Oh,
by Shake and Stir.
Yeah, well, it could have
And,
been worse. You could have taken it to Taming of the Shrew, like hint, hint.
no, it was just a last minute thing. So she was actually house sitting a boat
Yeah.
in the inlet.
Oh, cool.
And I rang her that day, but the only problem was that she wasn't going back to the boat till the night, and the tide was coming in. So there was no chance for her to go back to the boat to get her nicer clothes. So
Nicer
she
clothes.
looked in the back of her car and found the old shirt and a best-looking old shirt and pair of pants, and then we went to the theatre, and I was late, of course, so she was like, bloody hell, I'm late, I need some Dutch curry. She's went down and drink. And then, so yeah, that was the first time. So we had like 5 minutes to talk before we went into the performance. So
Awesome.
then you got this domestic violence play, and then, you're thinking, oh, what's,
Once we were warriors.
Yeah, I was like,
Worried.
yeah, probably shouldn't have taken her to it, but yeah, we just went and had a walk on the Esplanade. But from that night, I think we met every night for 2 weeks. Just kept going. Went out, went and drank along the Esplanade in paper bags, and
Cool.
every night just went out to get to know each other, and then so yeah, it went from not wanting to meet to meeting every night,
Yeah.
and then yeah, so it was just quite amazing, and it just things went from there, and
Yeah.
we moved in together, and then got married in 2019, and
When did you know?
well, it was funny. I think I said I loved her like 3 weeks in.
You knew. Man, that's quick.
But after that sort of slowed down, and then I she doesn't like rings or flowers, so it was she's very
It's got a cut across.
not expensive woman, so
Yeah.
it saved me a few dollars. So when I proposed, I gave her a ring pop, a lovely ring pop, and
You got
mind you, I went through like 10 to find an orange one. Okay, it's quite romantic that bit, but I didn't know my support worker who went and bought it with me had left a receipt on the kitchen bench.
Oh, man, really? John a man a drink.
But I didn't know this, so it's just like, oh, what's this receipt for? Oh, nothing. But yeah, and then so then we went to a sunflower field and
Oh.
proposed to her at that.
Oh, man, you romantic. Are you taking notes? Are you writing this down?
Should be really
Yeah, you should be, bro. You should.